just blown away. I recorded a video in July, and I feel like the Lord gave me something. I wrote it July the 24th, 2024, and it was concerning a historic hurricane that would hold its eye across land, that it would draw from the moisture in the atmosphere to hold itself, and that it would be the most powerful historic hurricane, and it would go across land, not near the coasts. I was right. Hurricane Helene hit September the 21st and devastated North Carolina, and there's going to be thousands dead. I don't care what CNN says. So I have another prediction. I was spot on about that. The description, everything was so spot on. There's no way that, that was from the Lord. And that's the first verification I think I've ever had. I've had a lot of visions and dreams that I pray to God don't come true, especially the war. And you can check my channel, all of the things. I pray to God they're not right, but this one was right. It was spot on. I have another prediction. So there's Milton. It's doing something that only 2 hurricanes in history have ever done before, going west to east. Those were not powerful hurricanes, but this one is powerful. It's Milton. Right now, last I checked, was a Cat 3. That was last night, so who knows what it's doing now. I believe it's going to go straight across Florida and raise a path straight across Florida. The models are showing that it's going to go out into the Atlantic. This is me. I don't think God gave this to me. Maybe he did. I don't know. But it was like an epiphany that just popped into my mind. I don't know how to tell yet. I don't know how to tell yet if it's from God or if it's just my intuition, but I think it's going to go north. I think it's going to devastate Florida straight across, and it's going to go north. I don't want to say that, but it is. It's going to go across North Carolina. I don't want it to. I hope it doesn't. And, if we would just pray, though. God, that's something else in that other video. God showed me when I read it there, he doesn't want to do this, but that he doesn't. If his people would humble themselves and pray, he would heal our land. And this gives a completely new imagery about healing our land. Used to before this happened, healing our land, it was just like a figurative thing talking about, the division among the people, the race, the claims of racism and the liberal attacks, and, but now it has a completely different meaning. Heal our land. It is broken. It is devastated. And I don't care what CNN and MSNBC says. There are thousands dead, not 234. There are thousands of people in the trees. I watched one video of this lady that said it just smelled like death because the bodies are decaying. And FEMA won't even send refrigerated trailers for the bodies. There's something weird going on. But I do believe that like I said, I don't think this is from God. It's just an educated guess, a worst case scenario, that it's going to go north and devastate North Carolina. I also have another prediction I don't want to be true. At some point, this is me. This is not, I don't have a word from the Lord except that I used to live in Memphis and I got made fun of. My family fell apart, but I had a very, very strong It was over time. The Lord just kept showing me different things and doing different things that made me know I needed to come to Eastern Tennessee as an emergency to protect my family. That's what he showed me. And I finally convinced, was finally convinced that I'm just crazy and that I'm hearing voices and I'm, all of those things, until September the 21st, 2024. The Lord validated what he showed me. So I think that I moved to Tennessee. I obeyed what the Lord told me to do. And much to, I mean, my life has fallen apart, but I did it. I did what I was told to do. I think there's a serious natural disaster coming to Memphis. I don't know what. It could be an earthquake, because there's all kinds of things going on the sun, and research now is showing that you can predict earthquake activity according to solar flares. Memphis is on the New Madrid Fault. I believe that, please God, don't let this be right. Memphis is sitting on top of one of the most purest aquifers. But it's big, it's huge. There's a big old aquifer right underneath Memphis. I predict an earthquake, and I predict there's going to be lots of sinkholes, and things are going to fall into the aquifers. I don't want to be right, and I'm not saying this is from the Lord, because I was actually going to say something about a hurricane going north across Memphis and up across the Kansas cities. But this came to my mind right when I was recording this, so I don't know. Don't know when. And I don't want it to happen. Oh my God in heaven, please let me be wrong. But it's going to be worse than the other one that came in the 1800s. I don't want to be right. Please don't let me be right. We'll see. Please, let's